Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I have a humongous empties video for you guys. So I'm going to be showing you guys everything that I went through over the past couple of months, and I'm going to be letting you guys know if I would repurchase it. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So I just have a ton of stuff, to be honest with you. There's a ton of stuff in here. There really is. So we're just going to jump right in. No rhyme or reason to the order because it's all just jam-packed all together. Okay, so the very first thing that I went through is the Ava NYC Surfs Up Texture Spray. I actually got a mini size of this in Ipsy or Birchbox, one of those subscription services, and then I ended up actually purchasing the full size from Ulta, and I do really like it. Am I going to repurchase it again? Probably not. It's good, but I've honestly found things that I like better. It's not like super duper expensive. It's like 13 bucks, I think, for a bottle. My eye itches. It's around like $13 for this bottle, but I really like the texture spray from Living Proof and Bumble and Bumble. I like both of those more, but this one's definitely one that I may come back to if I want a cheaper option, because this one's only 13 compared to the Living Proof one, which is like 27. Yeah. Okay, next up we have another hair product. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Fresh Cut Split End Mender. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This does nothing for split ends. Like, it does absolutely nothing. If you search for a review on this, you will get so many videos of people telling you that it actually, seals the cuticle and, like, it makes your hair, not look split-ended-y. And it's so amazing. It's not. It's not amazing. It does nothing, really. Honestly, all it does is it just kind of coats, like, your split ends and, like, kind of makes them look like they're not split ends. That's really the only thing it does. It says it's supposed to, like, seal and actually heal your split ends. It doesn't do that. It just kind of, like, coats them and kind of makes it look like you don't really have split ends until you wash your hair or it, like, comes off. Then you are back to split ends. So it doesn't really do what it actually is supposed to do. What I like to use this for is I actually like to use this to scrunch my hair with. I know it sounds so weird. It's not for that. I understand. I don't understand why, but it actually scrunches my hair. So whenever my hair is like damp, I will go in with this, and I mean, obviously it's completely empty, so I can't go in with it anymore, but I would go in with it and I would just put like a little dollop on my hand and I rub my hands together, and then I would just literally scrunch my hair with it. And it actually scrunched my hair, and it made my hair look actually really nice whenever it air dried. So I do like it for that. Am I going to repurchase it for that? Probably not, because it's so expensive, but it did work for that. So yeah. Okay, next up I have a Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I wrote on every single item in here how I felt about the product so that I wouldn't forget, because I've been going through this box. Like, I've been putting stuff in here for months now, so I figured I'd probably end up forgetting. So this one, I really love this dry shampoo. It's amazing, but it's expensive. It's like almost $30 for a dry shampoo, and you have like so little of product. I'm gonna repurchase this again just because it's so stinking expensive and you just go through it so fast. Okay, I'm trying to get out all the hair stuff in here. Easier said than done. Okay, so I have two more dry shampoos. One is the Tresemme, the volumizing dry shampoo, and then the Batiste dry shampoo in the scent Sweetie. So I hated this dry shampoo. I used to really like this one, but I don't know. This bottle was absolute crap. I don't know if there was just like an issue with like this particular bottle or something, but this was terrible. Like, it honestly did nothing for my hair. It did not volumize at all, and honestly it really didn't even do its job as a dry shampoo. So I don't think I'm going to be purchasing this again, just because it's clearly a very inconsistent product, because I've gotten it I think one other time and I really liked it that time, but clearly it's just very inconsistent. And then, as you guys know, I loved the Batiste dry shampoo. It's probably my favorite dry shampoo of all time. It doesn't really add a ton of volume to my hair or anything, but it actually does the job of, soaking up those oils better than any dry shampoo I've ever used. Even the Living Proof one. The Living Proof even It's even better than the Living Proof in like the dry shampoo category, but the Living Proof does actually add some volume to my hair, so I do like it for that. But yeah, this is the best dry shampoo I've ever tried in my entire life. Okay, this is the one by Frederick Fekkai. I don't know what that says. But it's the One and Then Some Dry Texturizing Spray. This is okay. I got this, I think, in Ipsy or Birchbox, one of those. It was alright. It wasn't amazing. It really didn't do anything too special. It was okay. So I'm definitely not going to be purchasing that. Okay, I have a ton of wipes. Literally so many. Okay, so the first one is the Wet n Wild Under the Sheets Tin Makeup Remover Towelettes. I think this was like $1 at the Dollar Tree or something. I just used it to like take the makeup off of like my hands when I did swatches and stuff. And I mean, it was okay. It really didn't take off a ton of makeup off my hands, so definitely wouldn't be using it on my face, but it was alright for $1. And then I have two of the Sephora collection ones. The first one is the Rose Cleansing Wipes and then the Coconut Water Cleansing Wipes. I love, love, love the coconut one. These are $6 and you get 25 wipes. And I love the coconut one. It smells amazing and it actually does a really, really good job. I did not like the rose at all. It broke out my face like really bad. I got like little bumps all over my face whenever I use this, so I went to only using it to remove like makeup off my hands, and it worked really well for that. But I just definitely will not be repurchasing it because it definitely broke out my face. And then I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase these again. They're good, but I honestly prefer these Equate the Original Clean Wet Cleansing Towelettes from Walmart. They are so stinking cheap. I think it's like $5 for two of these. And so you like they come in a set where they're like stacked on top of each other and they're taped together. And so you get 120 towelettes for like $5, whereas you're getting 25 for $6. And I do actually end up having to use two of these whenever I take my makeup off, but still is cheaper than buying this one for 25 towelettes. So I'm probably not gonna be purchasing the Sephora collection ones. My mom really, really likes the Sephora collection ones, so she will probably purchase them again, but I'll probably just purchase these because these do the job and they're so cheap. Okay, and then I do have two of the Ulla Henriksen The Truth on the Glow Cleansing Cloths. These are $15 for 30 wipes. So it's expensive, but these are my favorite cleansing cloths. I only buy them whenever it's like the Sephora VIB sale or whatever, whenever I'm actually getting like a really, really good deal. But like they're so good, but they're so expensive. With these, I only have to use one towelette to remove my makeup and it removes all of it. And they smell so good, but they're so expensive. They're really, really expensive. They're supposed to like hydrate and illuminate as well as cleanse, and they have vitamin C and jojoba seed oil. So they're really good, and they are adding other benefits than other wipes, but they're just so expensive. 15 bucks. That's hella expensive, but they're so good, and I will probably repurchase them because I love them so much. Okay, and then I have two like little Sephora collection masks. Thought I had more than that, but I guess not. Okay, so I have the Sephora Almond Foot Mask. Love this. Will continue to repurchase that. It is so good. And then I have the Sephora The Shea Lip Mask, which is also amazing. I think this is like $3 or something, and this is like $5 or $6. Like super duper like cheap, and they're really, really amazing. Okay, I have a couple self-tanners. They're all the exact same brand. I have 3 bottles of the LA Tan Medium Dark Sunless Bronzing Mousse. I did a video featuring this. Talked all about this and showed you guys how I did it. Love it. It's amazing. My favorite tanner. I actually am not wearing it today. I'm actually trying out a new self tanner today. This one's by the Saint Tropez brand, and I actually do really like it. It's just very, 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 very hard to blend out. It is a struggle to blend it out. This one is like so stinking easy that I was spoiled by it, and now anything else is just so hard. But this one's my favorite. It's so good. It's $9 at Walmart. Pick it up if you're needing some sunless tanner because it's so good. Okay, and then next up, I have a Plus White 5-minute speed whitening gel. This is just the whitening gel that I always use, and I finally went through an entire tube of it. It is so good. I love it. I use it probably every 2 weeks for literally 5 minutes, and it keeps my teeth white. It's my favorite. And fun little fact, Plus White actually reached out to me to do a sponsorship video. Not this video, no, but in the future to do a sponsorship video. So that's really, really, really exciting. So yeah, I do have a video all about that whitener on my channel. I'll link it down below in the description box. And no, that one isn't a sponsorship either. They literally just reached out to me. Another makeup remover. This is the Almay Eye Makeup Remover Pads, the longwear and waterproof version. You guys know I've been using this on my channel for, I've just been using this literally since high school, like probably in my freshman year of high school. It is so, man, I am clumsy today. It is so good. It is my favorite makeup remover to get my eye makeup off. This and the Boscia, the Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil, those two are my absolute favorite for waterproof makeup. They're so good. And so yeah, I will repurchase this because it's like $5 at Walmart. Okay, and then I have a ton of moisturizers. Like this was just, you know, like moisturizer city up in here. So the first one that I went through is the Simple Protecting Light Moisturizer with an SPF 15. This one is really, really good. My skin is just very, very dry. I don't know, this past year, my skin has went through a very weird change where it's gotten even more dry than it has ever been. And so honestly, this isn't like enough moisture for my skin, but it is so good. If you have like slightly dry to normal skin, you are going to love this moisturizer, and it's like super inexpensive. You can get it at Walmart, CVS, any drugstore. It's really, really good, and it has that SPF 15 in it, which, trust me, it's so difficult for me to actually put an SPF on. Like, it's so hard. Okay, and then I went through 2 of the Belif The True Cream Moisturizing Balms. This has turned into one of my favorite moisturizers of all time. It is so good. I'm not using it this summer just because my skin isn't super duper duper dry in the summertime. It's very dry, but it's not like crazy dry like it is in the winter. And so in the fall time and the winter time, this is all I used, and this is all my mom used as well. And it is so good. I honestly feel like it like actually changed my skin and made it like less dry than what it was during the winter time. But it's so good. If you guys have really dry skin, check this out because it's amazing. And so yeah, I will 100% repurchase that. That is so good. Okay, the next one is the Caudalie, the VinoSource Cream Sorbet Moisturizing Sorbet. This is actually not empty. There's actually still some in there. This is from the birthday gift, the 2017 birthday gift. I hated this, and so I'm not using it anymore. It's not good, and I honestly feel like it was breaking me out a little bit. It was weird. I didn't like it. Okay, and then, oh my goodness, I have so many moisturizers. It is insane. Okay, so then I went through the Kate Somerville, the Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. This was alright. It wasn't bad. It has a weird smell to it. I don't know. I don't really like the smell. Some of my coworkers really like the smell. I don't really like it. I don't know. It's weird. I don't like hate the smell, but it's a weird smell. And it is okay. I mean, it's not something that I'm going to repurchase again, but it's good. If you have normal skin, I think you'd really, really like it. Okay, the next one is the Ulla Henriksen, the Nurture Me Moisturizing Creme. I hate that word, creme. I hate that. This is just like the little sample that I got from the 12 days. I think the 12 days of Christmas or something like that. The little advent calendar that I got. And this is amazing. This is really, really good if you have really dry skin. These 2 right here. Try one of these if you have really dry skin. This one if you have like really dry skin, but then this one if you have like crazy, insanely dry skin that nothing works on. Try this one. This one adds so much moisture to the skin. It is really, really, really good. Really, really good. It's just a little bit heavier than what I like, but it's really, really good if you have dry skin. Okay, and then I have 2 Sunday Riley moisturizers. The first one is the CEO Repair Moisturizer. I hated this. I thought it sucked. It smelled good, but honestly, I thought it was terrible. I really did not like it, so I won't be repurchasing that. And then I have the Tidal, the Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. This one also has a weird smell to it, but honestly, it is one of my favorite moisturizers. It's so good. This is the one that I'm going to be using like all summer long. It's really good. And I also went through like a little packet of it too. This one I actually bought, which is expensive for this little guy. This one I just got like a free sample of, and then I just wanted to use it up. And I actually went and bought the full size of this one, and I really, really like it. It's like going to be the perfect summer moisturizer because it's super duper light, but it adds moisture to my skin. And so I really like this one. Okay. And then I also went through a Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief Moisturizer. I did not like this. This one kind of sucked. I wasn't a big fan. And then I also went through the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. This was okay. It was alright. I'm not going to be purchasing it, but it was okay. I have a ton of these little packets, like of like the little Sephora samples. So I'm going to go through those real quick and tell you guys what I think. Okay, so first I have the Tarte Smoothing Primer. I hated this with an absolute passion. I literally hated it. It made my foundation look horrendous. I only used it one time and I will never use it again because it was so terrible on my skin. I literally hate it. Okay, and then I have the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Foundation. I also hated this. I didn't even go through the entire sample. I just wanted to let you guys know how much I hated it because it was terrible. I tried it 2 different times and both times it looked horrendous, so I did not like it. And then I have the Bare Minerals, the Complexion Rescue. It was alright. I don't really plan on purchasing it. It was okay. And then the Sephora 10-Hour Foundation. Hated it. It was terrible. Will never wear it again. Then the Becca Ultimate Coverage Cream in Shell. Also hated it. My skin was way too dry for that. And then I have the Cover FX Natural Foundation. This was actually really, really, really pretty. Like, I actually really, really liked the way this looked, but it broke down on my nose, like, literally within 15 minutes of applying it. It was the weirdest thing. It was so strange. And then I talked to my coworker, Kayla, and she said that the same thing happened to her chin. Like, literally within 15 minutes, it started to break down. It was the weirdest experience. It had the most beautiful finish to it. Like, it literally looked so natural. Like, it looked exactly like your skin, but without any imperfections. But it broke down within 15 minutes. It was very, very weird. But if you don't have that issue, you will absolutely fall in love with it because it looks so pretty on the skin. So I would get a sample of that if you've been interested in trying it and see if it breaks down on you. Because if it doesn't break down on you, you're lucky because it's so stinking pretty on the skin. Okay, and then I went through the Juicy Couture, the Soiree perfume. I love it. Bought the full size. It's amazing. And then I have a little sample of the Luna Sleeping Night Oil by Sunday Riley. Absolutely love it. Bought the full size. Oh. And then I have the Smashbox Primer, the Primerizer, the Primer and Moisturizer. I love it. I bought a sample of it. Or not a sample. I bought a little mini of it. I love to put it on like my dry areas whenever I'm priming my skin. It's awesome. And then I have the Glam Glow, the Gravity Mud Glitter Mask. Loved it. Bought the full size. In pink. It's really pretty. And then I have the IGK, the Low Cleansing Walnut Scrub, the Walnut Scalp Scrub. This was okay. I mean, it honestly felt like it really didn't do a whole lot to me, and I felt like it smelled weird. So, will not be repurchasing it. And then I have the Kate Somerville, the Wrinkle Warrior Mask. Honestly, this was really pretty on the skin, but I felt like it did absolutely nothing. A lot of people said that they could actually like feel it like plumping and like actually like look and see after they like removed it that it plumped. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see it. And then I got a sample of the Good Jeans by Sunday Riley, and I love that and bought the full size of that one. So I went through the Kate Somerville, the Eradicate Acne Treatment. This is my favorite acne treatment of all time. Honestly, it gets rid of it all. It's amazing. I had a pimple right here last night, and now it's gone. Amazing. And then I also went through the little sample that came from the advent calendar of the Ulla Henriksen, the Truth Serum. This is amazing. I still have a sample that's a little bit bigger than this that I'm going to go through, and then I will actually be purchasing the full size because this is so stinking good. I love it. It smells amazing, and I honestly notice a difference. I feel like it adds so much brightness to my skin. And then I went through a little travel spray of the Kat Von D Saint perfume. I did buy the full size of this. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, it literally smells so stinking good. Okay, So I have a primer in here. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And this little guy, I absolutely love it. This came from a Birchbox or an Ipsy like 2 years ago, and I just now went through it and I use it every single time I do my makeup. And I actually did buy a travel size of that one. It's really good. And then I have a powder. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Thought I would never go through this, but I did. I actually ended up like cutting it because this does not come out. I had to cut it to get every little last drop of powder out of it. It's amazing. I use it every day. I love it. And I did repurchase it. Okay, the next thing I have is I have a brow pencil. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil. It's really, really good for $2. Really good for $2. I really actually like to use it to like fill in my hairline to make my hair look thicker. So that's actually what I've been using it for $2. But it's really good if you need a brow pencil and you only want to spend $2. Okay, and then I have 2 eyeliners. The first one is the Marc Jacobs Highliner. This is just the mini one that I think I got from a Birchbox or an Ipsy, and it's just in blacker. It's amazing. I love it. Will 100,000% repurchase it. It's so good. And then I have the Stila, the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This one used to be my favorite, but for some reason I've just been having a really hard issue with it staying on. I don't know. I've just been having a hard time with it staying on. I don't know if it was just this one or not, but I've been actually using the Kat Von D, the tattoo liner, which I didn't used to like, but I've actually been liking it. So that's what I've been using so far. Okay, and then I have 3 mascaras. The first one is the L'Oreal, the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara in the waterproof version. This is supposed to be the dupe for the Too Faced. I don't know so much if it's a dupe. I mean, technically I would say it is a dupe for the waterproof version of the Better Than Sex mascara, but I didn't like either of them, so yeah, I guess it is technically a dupe. And then I have the Hypnous Drama mascara from Lancome. I'm not sure if this is in waterproof or not. I can't remember. This one was okay. Like, it made my lashes look okay, but it transferred like all over my face, and I just had like little specks of mascara everywhere. And then I also went through the Maybelline Stiletto Lash Mascara in the waterproof version. Love this one. We'll repurchase this one again. It is so good. Okay, and then I have some lash glue. I went through the Duo Brush On Adhesive with the Vitamins Lash Glue. Love it. I've already repurchased this, and I will continue to repurchase it. It is the only lash glue that works that is latex free, because I'm allergic to latex. It's great. And then I have a little thing of the Daisy Marc Jacobs, the Uso Fresh. This is my favorite perfume ever. I do have like the travel spray of it. I actually have the travel spray, and then I have the purse spray. Love it. It's so good. Okay, and then I have a chapstick. This is like the first time. Nope, I went through another one. Dang it, I should have added that. It's fine. This is like the first time I've ever went through a chapstick in my entire life. Like, in my entire life. And you have to understand, I am applying chapstick every single day, 1,700 hours a day. It is insane how much I apply chapstick, and then even more insane how often I lose the chapstick before I finish an entire tube. It is crazy, but I finished an entire tube. I was pretty proud of myself. But this was literally so old. I got this whenever I worked at a grocery store, and we were part of the union. This was like our little union gift. So it is hella old. Like, literally, I don't know. I got that in high school, and I've been out of high school for years. So it is super old, but I went through it. So, and honestly, it was my favorite chapstick ever, and you can't even buy it. It was so good. I felt like it actually did something. Okay, and then I also went through the Becca Blacklight Priming Filter, my favorite primer of all time. I have repurchased it, and I'm actually about to go through my second, or the one that I have right now, and then I've already repurchased it again. So I already have a backup. It's fine. And then I have the Kat Von D, the Lock-It Concealer in Light 11 Neutral, and I love this. I bought the full size of this. This is my new favorite concealer. And then I have 2 of the All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This one, I actually didn't have anything in it. I kept it in case I wanted to put like some more All Nighter in it. But I actually got like a new one of these, like a new size of this. It came in like a kit, and it's actually like the new what's it called? It looks like this. It looks like this one. And so I'm just gonna throw this one away. But I love the All Nighter Setting Spray. I have a little travel size, and I've since bought like the full size, and I have another travel size one. It's amazing. It's my favorite. I wear it every day. Okay, but that is it for this Empties video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was hella long. Thank you guys for sticking through with it. What? Huh? Thank you guys so much for sticking with, what am I trying to say? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for sticking through it with me. It means so much that you guys watch my videos. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.